Hello, my beautiful people. It is a change of scenery. A change of scenery means a little bit of a change in topic. You guys are in my home gym. What I loved about this house was that it gave me an opportunity to have a dedicated wellness area. This is an area that I struggle to remain consistent in, and I want to add it to a finance channel because I am a big believer that those of us who are busy hustling need a wellness focus. You cannot lose yourself in the midst of trying to do all of these different things. I am about to share with you guys my wellness goals. They are not lofty. I am starting small because I struggle to remain consistent with wellness. And I'm hoping that this year I'm going to break that cycle of not being consistent with my wellness. So let me give you guys a quick tour of this little home gym, okay? This is what the home gym looks like. Those are my lights for when I was filming. It's just an open little space. That's the hallway. You come in and then there's this open gym area. You could use this as an office, but I thought it would be a great place to have a gym and even just like a little sitting area. I like that I can just look outside. It's not the most beautiful view, but every once in a while I will sit here, work on my computer or read a book. I saw an inspiration photo on Pinterest of a home gym and I was like, I want to recreate that because it's cost effective. That is the treadmill that I've had since California. I brought it with me. It's great for getting steps. It's not the best for running. Over here, I have two little candle things just for ambiance. And then I have my towels when I do some yoga. The next quarter is really going to be my self-care quarter. But right now, I'm just getting myself acclimated. Over here, I have the sitting area, great reading nook. This area, this is what I call my kind of like workout area. Those are just cheap little $8 mirrors from Walmart. And I got that little hook from Amazon. I like that I can lay my yoga mat and my foam roller. And then I have my weights on the side and my yoga blocks right there. That's great if you're just sitting there. It's a little walking pad. This is awesome. You can increase the resistance, but for the most part, when I'm sitting here, just relaxing and being lazy, I can try to get my steps. So I can try to get my steps sitting down or on the treadmill. So yeah, this is my little home gym, and I'm hoping that having a dedicated workout area will motivate me to keep on with the wellness. But yeah, we'll see. So now that we are done with the home gym, I am going to be kind of taking some full body images of myself, because the purpose of my wellness journey is not necessarily to lose weight, but it's to feel more comfortable in my body and to boost my energy. And I'm going to share a little bit more with you guys when I move on to the computer, the systems that I'm putting in place to make that happen. But right now, let's do the body shot. So every single week, I would be kind of showing my upper body. This is me relaxed, tucked in, side relaxed, tucked in, the back, side, relaxed, and tucked in. I have already taken measurements of myself. I will be tracking 4 key measurements: my arms, my stomach, my upper chest area, and my thighs. In 2025, I'm sticking with just those 4 measurements and also taking pictures to see how I am shrinking or not. So that is kind of the overview of what I will be doing in terms of like the physical body measurements. And my goal is to always wear this outfit so that I have some consistency, okay? The cadence of these Wellness Wednesday updates will be once a month. I am making things easy for myself. I used to do it once a week. That is entirely too much. And honestly, for the things that I'm trying to achieve, once a month, I'm hoping will help me be more consistent. So at the end of every month, the last Wednesday of every month, I will be releasing these Wellness Wednesday videos. I think that's a cadence that makes more sense for me. And it's a great place to start for 2025. Now, it may be some interesting circumstances where I want to do one midway, I will do it. But if not, I'm hoping to be consistent throughout 2025 and do one Wellness Wednesday at the end of the month, every month for 2025. So that's my goal. Now, let's go onto the computer. I'm going to be sitting back there where I will be showing you guys my wellness tracker. That's how I'm going to keep track of all of the systems and processes that I want to put in place to get the results that I'm hoping to get on my wellness journey. So here is my wellness tracker. If you've been with me for a while, you will recognize this tracker because it's an adaptation of my old wellness tracker. At this point, I'm trying to now stick with things that I know work. This one is easy, it's simple, and I know it works. So the way I'm structuring my goals is that I have overall big goals, right? This is where I want to be by the end of the year. And then every month, I'm going to be doing specific things to get me to those goals. My primary goal is size and weight related, just because when it comes to somebody like me who's a little bit overweight, you need something trackable, right? But what I'm really interested in is to boost my energy so that I can keep hustling and do all of the things that I do on this channel: finance, building an online business, working a full-time job, and trying to add more skill sets so I can, of course, boost my income, right? That is what my fundamental primary goals are. More energy to do the things that I want to do. So my number one goal is to go down by about 2 dress sizes. I'm currently a tight 16, but a comfortable 18. My goal is to be at that 14. If I can get all the way to 12, that would be good. Actually, let me put here 14, 12. So 12 is a stretch goal, but if I can go all the way to even like a tight 12, it would be a great goal for me. And pound wise, by the end of month 12 in December, I want to be at 40 pounds lost. I'm saying this scared because, Lord, Nandy, your girl, I have struggled with weight loss all of my life, and it's almost like everything else takes priority over my weight and my wellness. I'm hoping to break that cycle this year, like I mentioned earlier, but we'll give it. Actually, no, I'm committed. I'll make it happen. I'm hoping to lose 40 pounds in 12 months, so that's about a rate of 3.5 pounds lost every month. I am a little bit behind this month compared to where I was, but I know why. However, the boosting energy level, I'm seeing that firsthand. So here are the systems that I'm putting in place. There's honestly just one system that I'm going to be putting in place to see these goals through. I'm going to become an intermittent faster. I don't even want to say that I'm doing intermittent fasting. I just want to be like, I'm an intermittent faster. This is my identity. I started about 2 weeks into December of 2024. My energy level was on top of the roof. It was absolutely amazing. Last week of December, I was very strict. I was fasting 18 hours and the scale was dropping almost every day. And I was also eating semi-healthy and the scale was dropping by 1 pound like every other day. In January, I wasn't very good with nutrition. I was still eating everything that I wanted to eat. The only thing I did in January was to change the times that I was eating. I didn't change what I was eating. I just focused on the times that I was eating, okay? And I will show you guys the results with just changing the times that I was eating. What I'm trying to do with intermittent fasting is to really learn as much as I can about it, read as much as I can about it, and immerse myself into the intermittent fasting community. So here is going to be the January update. So far, when it comes to just intermittent fasting, here is what I've already done in January. I joined a coaching program. It's a group coaching program where once a week, me and these ladies get together and we just kind of talk about our intermittent fasting journey. So that's one thing that I did. The second thing that I did was that I joined Facebook groups on intermittent fasting. I'm not very consistent in checking those groups to make sure that, like to communicate with them. I'm relying more on my group coaching. But it's really good to be connected to other people who are intermittent fasting. The third thing that I did was that I purchased several books on intermittent fasting, but I really haven't been consistently reading them. What I'm really interested in doing is just to really see myself change my mindset about intermittent fasting, to really, be immersed into that system. In January, I did not change my eating habits, other than the times that I was eating, right? In February, I want to start making progress in cutting back on carbs. And so cutting back on, maybe I would do 2 carb meals a day. I need to figure out how I'm going to do it. And in the February update, I'm going to bring that update in. Let me see. So here in a minute, I'm going to show you guys the goals. So in January, by changing the types of foods I was eating, I saw a 2.2 pound loss. I don't have previous measurements, so I'm just writing down the measurements from today. I measured my bust or chest, like right underneath my boobs, and that was about 36.3 inches. I measured my waist, and I was about 41 inches. I measured my hips. My biceps were about 16 inches. So this is where I'm starting, and every week every month, not week, I'm still in the weekly thinking. Every month I will be measuring myself to see what changes I'm making, because I want a reduction in dress size. It will be interesting to see how I am tracking. And when I measure myself, I will always be subtracting to see how I am tracking. I am not sharing my weight on purpose because I'm less interested in how much I actually weigh. I'm interested in how far I'm going down, right? And based on my monthly trend of 3.5 pounds, I think that's reasonable. It's not obsessive, because I have a lot going on and I may not necessarily be able to make some of these goals. Now let's take a look at what I'm positioning as my weekly goals. So every single week, this is what I will be updating. And those of you guys who've been with me for a while know that this is a very consistent part of I've been using this tracker for a long time. So I just kind of I'm going to update this tracker to add reading or watching a YouTube video or a podcast for at least 1 hour a week, because I think education is going to be an important part of this journey, because if you if you keep it forefront in your mind, you'll be good. So my goals, like, let's even remove this reading about, because I have my 1 hour, my coaching group. That's good enough. I'm sticking with that. I won't add it because I don't want to overwhelm myself. For fasting, right now I am fasting 16 hours. My window is 8 p.m. to 12 p.m. I'm struggling at nighttime for some reason. I'm struggling at nighttime, and usually it's because I don't eat well during my open window, so I need to work on that. And also, the unfortunate thing about carbs, the more carbs you eat, the more carbs you will want to eat. So ladies, if you are on this journey like me, just work on carbs, because unfortunately, because carbs are sugars, they predisposition our bodies to want more of it. So I am going to start small. Instead of saying that, oh, I'm going to cut carbs, I am going to limit carbs to 6 p.m. So if there's rice or whatever, I have to eat that meal by 6 p.m. The meals after 6 p.m. between 6 and 8 are going to be no carbs meal. I weigh myself every Saturday. I've been pretty consistent with that. Fasting 24 hours. I want to fast one day for 24 hours, and I'm thinking that's going to be like on a Friday. Maybe start like on a Friday at 6 p.m. and go until the next Saturday at 6 p.m. Here is why. I'm doing what I call like the blocking method with my times. I think I might share a little bit of my productivity system with you guys. And Saturday is my it's okay to do nothing day, because every other day, Monday through Friday, I wake up at 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. I'm doing everything related to the YouTube channel and social media. From 9 to 5, it's my full-time job focus, except when I'm traveling. When I'm traveling, it's all my full-time job focus. From 5 p.m. to 9, that's when I do schoolwork. So everything that's about accounting, finance, I'm focusing on it in the evening. And then Sunday is video, it's shooting day, right? I shoot videos all day Sunday, or I shoot reels. Like Sunday is all social media focus. Saturday is technically my studying day, but that's also the day where, you know what, if I wanted to take it easy, lay on my bed and just watch some video lectures on my bed, I give myself permission to do that. So when it comes to fasting, especially during a 24-hour fast, I am going to have to, like, I won't be able to be fully active, at least in the start. So I'm hoping this Friday will be my first day of attempting to do a 24-hour fast, and we'll see how it goes. But I'm hoping that with 24-hour fast, 16, even if it's 14 to 18-hour fast, I will be able to see that 3.5 pounds lost by the end of the month. Now here is what the tracker looks like, right? So every single week I would note on here if these things were done. And I'm also going to put notes to show why it wasn't achieved, okay? So for example, fasting 18 hours a week. If I can fast 18 hours 4 times, that is, I achieved my goals. Weighing myself once, the goal is 1. Low carb 6 p.m. if I can do it 3 times this week, and as the month goes on, you see that the challenges is going up higher and higher and higher, and then the last month it's the highest, right? It's the toughest challenge. So the goal here is that I am easing myself into these challenges, because I'm adding a new curveball. I've only been fasting for 16 hours. Even then, my consistency was iffy, because the thing about intermittent fasting is that I'm not hungry. I'm not. I just lust after food. So like today, it's already 10:37. I'm about an hour away from my fast. So this video was a great distraction. So this is going to be my tracker. This is what I'm going to be focusing on once a month on camera, but every single week I will be tracking all of this. I also have an intermittent fasting app. I'm going to put the intermittent fasting app here. I am liking it a lot because I can use it to track how I'm doing every single week, and then at the end of the week or the end of the month I can just come on here and plug in the days to see how well I did, right? How long I was actually able to fast every single day. That is it, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me for this first Wellness Wednesday update of the year 2025. Please pray for me. Whatever God you worship, pray for me, send vibes to the universe, because of all of the goals that I have, this is probably the most important because it involves my wellness. And what I'm also telling myself when it comes to this goal, because I'm a money girl, I'm like, Nandy, if you take better care of your body, this is going to mean you not spending a lot of money at the doctor's office now or in the future. So technically, wellness is about money. Feel me? So as always, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment below, subscribe, and let me know, how are you guys doing on your wellness journey? Right? Are you implementing some sort of wellness goal, wellness component on your journey to building long-term wealth? Because wellness is money in your pocket. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next video.